out on a beautiful day. Glastonbury Tor just over there.
But if I find that if I did a video where I didn't say
That's Dino Detects there waving his hand. He's busy talking. There's Bill in the background there from Somerset Searchers, and the Coffee Bush Kid and his wife. First find. I have no idea. Oh, it's gone. I'll find it. Bye. Coffee Bush Kid over there making a beeline for his wife. Just found himself a pocket watch winder. It's really a breathtaking view today. Well, I don't know. The blaring signal, about 5 inches down. Yeah. Not exactly trash, but not exactly treasure. No idea. Probably somebody out there knows what that is. Anyway, moving on. Well, literally just under the surface, blaring 80s signal, 83 I think it was. What's that? I don't know if it's some kind of horsey thingy. Perhaps it is. Doesn't seem to be anything on it. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Something interesting to start the day. Well, we're all starting out on this beautiful bit of ploughed land. Been ploughed and rolled. It's about as flat. It's like being on a cricket pitch. My first find is that. Now that's a fantastic start. Let's get in and see what we can find. Well, not much coming up from this field at the moment. I did find that button in the beginning and a possible bullet tip, but that's about it. Moving on. Well, I have no idea what that is. Toothpick. Tiny golf club. Who knows? Anyway, we might be changing location. We're not really finding anything here at the moment. See you in a bit. A one-ring bullet. Cool. Dino Detects right in the far background there. Got the Coffee Bush Kid, he's onto a signal. What you got?
Oh, mate. It's a piece of orange aluminium-y stuff.
The mind boggles. I don't know what that is. Is it? Or isn't it? Well, it might have been at some point.
Yeah, I'm looking at that one where one's faded out and the other one looks like it's come up and then directly.
I suspect that might have been a coin at some point, but who knows? Moving on. Shoe! Gotta be happy with a horseshoe. Well, apart from more trash, a possible squished musket ball. But the general consensus is that that coin-like thing that I found is a coin. And it's actually folded as a love token. It's folded in 3 angles. I'll clean it up and show it later. Cool find. Moving on. And another button to add to the collection, or the remains of one. Hope it's not too windy for you guys. There's Dino Detects over there filming something, so he's obviously found something interesting. We got the Coffee Bush Kid over there filming, so he's found something. And I don't know what I found. Oh, it's a buckle. Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice. The decoration on that. Yep, little knee buckle I would assume. I think it's too small for a shoe buckle. Could also be a hat buckle. That's lovely. Okay. Very happy. Moving on. Well, out of that hole came a nice piece of pottery. And then that. Well, it's an interesting shape. Obviously broken off something. It's got these two like connectors there, so I'm guessing it's something to do with electricity, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it's cool. It's quite old, but not especially old. I like it. I really like it. I'm sure the coffee bush kid will appreciate that one. Show it to him in a bit. Moving on. And my next find, coming in at a 63. Don't know if you can see that. Is another piece of a buckle. And again, with a lot of detail on it. Another beautiful piece. Very happy with that. See you at the next. Well, just had an 83 signal. Jumping 84, 83. I can actually see something down in this hole. Oh, can you see something up there? Just a stone. Now, what is that? Coin or button game? Oof. I would say that looks like silver. So that's beaten up. I can't for the life of me tell. I don't know. I don't know is the answer. But I think that that is a silver coin of some description. Looks like it's been scratched. I mean, there's loads of scratches on it. And I think that's too many scratches to be natural. I think somebody's defaced that coin on purpose, but definitely looks silver to me. Okay. Yeah. I'll continue. Moving on. Well, just for comedy value, obviously somebody's been out here with an Olympus camera, and yeah, I don't know what that would have been off, but they obviously lost it in the field. Cool. Moving on. Well, that's a piece of very old bone we just found in this hole. It's kind of interesting. Not sure what that's off. Lovely old patina on it. It's been there a while. Oh, I don't know what the actual target is that I'm looking for. Got a bit distracted, sorry. Supposedly the target is here somewhere. But I don't see anything. Well, that can't be it. That's under the surface. That's got to be a different target I'm on here. Okay, I'll come back. Is that something? No, I'll come back to you in a minute. Well, the target with the bone is not an arrowhead or anything fancy like that. Just a piece of randomest metalist. Anyway, let's see what else I can find. Another bit of pottery for today, but this one's beautiful. Very happy with that. Don't know how old it is. That's very, very cool. Robbie Cole, I'm sure you would know about that. Moving on. Well, out of that same hole with that piece of pottery came that great big lump of iron. Now, I don't think that's a piece of farm machinery. Perhaps because of the pottery. I think that might be part of a big cooking pot, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay. I think so. You can see up here that there's a lip going outwards. So yeah, I think this would have been part of a pot. It's curved. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Pottery and a piece of what could have been a large pot there. Another signal here, 74. 70s can be tricky with the Deus too, because they can often be rubbish. And look at that. That's the tongue and shape, the central piece of a buckle. That's amazing. It's a pity it's not complete. I'd love to have found the rest of it, but perhaps it's here somewhere. We'll keep looking. It's becoming a good day for me. Moving on. Well, coming in at a 73 was this button. When I saw the edge of it, I thought for a moment, the tomback button, I thought for a moment that was going to be a coin, you know, something round in the ground. It's got detail on it. It's quite crusty, but that looks kind of beautiful. Don't know exactly what that design is, but see if I can get that cleaned up for later. Moving on. Well, this was a really lively 85 signal on the Deus 2 in general mode, and it's obviously a button. Does it have? No, it doesn't, but I've been lucky with patterned buttons today. Spoiled a little bit with this huge, great big thing, tomback button with shank. That would be nice to repurpose. Cool. See you at the next. Well, I'm still in the same area. I'm gridding this area for everything I can find, and that's another piece of a buckle, a different one to the others. What on earth happened here? Possibly pieces of a cooking pot, plenty of ceramic pieces of pots, bones, buckles, even a silver coin. I mean, it's, well, the remains of one, and these. Amazing. Anyway, see you at the next. Moving on. Okay guys, well, I don't know what's just happened. You know, as I say, I'm in this area where I keep finding, I mean, my last clip was just saying finding cauldrons, you know, pieces of cooking pot and old ceramic things. So there's definitely history here. And then came up with a very scratchy two-tony 69, 71, 70. You know, trash. Got to be trash. I don't know. Glove off time, that's for sure. Is it? I think, but I may be wrong. I'm not sure that I am. I think that's a Roman fibula. But it, I mean, it can't be, surely. You know, you find these things and you think, that can't be. It's got to be something else. And perhaps it is, but it looks a bit like a crossbow. I don't know. Is it, isn't it? Jury's out on that one. I think it is, but pin's missing. There would have been a pin across here. I'm a little bit speechless right now, guys. I'm going to see if there's anything else here Moving on. A possible Roman fibula, and then straight away afterwards, massive button. Usable. Incredible. Moving on. Well, that's a really interesting piece of metal that just came up out of the ground. Awful signal. Jumpy. Obviously it would be. It's a totally misshapen thing. I don't know. My guess is that's pretty old. Having a hell of a day. I'll see you at the next. That's another very interesting piece of something. It's folded over, whatever it is. Very, very thin metal. Not sure. Not sure if that's silver. Interesting. Moving on. Okay. Well, you guys can share in the ups and downs of this one. You know, I'm having a hell of a day. I got a squeaky 59, 61, 63, 58. Squeaky signal. I don't know what that is. Button. It's going to be a button, isn't it? It's not. It's not a button. That's a very thin hammered coin. Try not to swear is not so easy right now, because I had a spray bottle here somewhere. I'm gonna, yeah, when you're like this, I'm gonna have to sign off, guys, because I'm a bit speechless. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so I've calmed down a little bit, and I can see on the outside of this, it's like, it looks like Constable on that side. There's some other lettering. Oh, it looks like the Constable. Can't be, can it? I mean, it looks old, but if it says the Constable, I mean, Constable, and it looks like there's something on the other side of it. I don't know what this is. I have absolutely no clue what this is. I hope one of the other guys can tell me. It is a hammered coin of some description or token. Very, very thin. So, I mean, it's great, but I've never seen anything like it. Moving on. And here we go. Another piece of a buckle. That's I'm pretty sure that's a shoe buckle. That's amazing. All of them have had detail on them. Okay. Keep going. I'm not filming all of the buttons I keep finding, because I keep finding them. Oh, that's one of the last ones, unless it's something special. I won't be showing any more. I've got like 10, 15 of them. Moving on. Well, that is a piece of lead, flat piece of lead. It looks like, I mean, my imagination might be running wild with me, that there's some kind of lettering or detailing on that. You can see on the other side there's some markings. Don't know, might be just chance. Might not be. It's been broken in half at some point. Wonder if it was a token of some kind. Who knows? Now, I always like areas that have a lot of lead in, particularly when you start finding shapes like this. And that's the second piece of lead now that I found, same sort of size. By the looks of it, there are dots in it. So I'm wondering whether this could be, yeah, possibly set of dominoes or something like that. Some kind of gaming piece, I would guess anyway. Very cool. Moving on. Well, this was an interesting 50, very loud 50. And, well, question is it complete? Can't be, can it? No, it isn't. Now, is it silver? Probably not. Not sure. It's pretty shiny. Don't know about that. Lovely little spoon bowl. Very, very happy with that. Shame that the handle is missing. That would have had perhaps some markings on. Okay. Moving on. Oh, you wouldn't think my day could get any better. You know, I had this in general for quite a while, and I like the general mode on this DS2, but I flicked it over to sensitive FT just to go over the this patch I'm in, and I had an 80s, very squeaky 83 signal. And look, should take my glove off for this. That is a spectacle buckle, but a complete one. Very, very happy with that. Very happy. I mean, yeah, if you had a choice between a robot and a fibula and one of these, you'd probably choose the fibula, but yeah, amazing. Moving on.
Ooh, thank you.
Stickers from Dino.
Oh, thanks,
Stickers from everybody. Everybody's swapping stickers except for me, which because I don't have any. Thanks, Bill, for inviting us on.
You're more than welcome. You're welcome to come back too.
Cool.
You keep finding stuff like that.
Yeah, I didn't have a bad day.
Yeah, you didn't do too bad.
Thanks to everybody here for coming. It was wonderful.
Magnificent. Thank you very much.
No, it's been a pleasure, mate.
So what can I say about today? Sorry about the shade. I'm using the normal lights in here. I'm not in daylight, unfortunately, at the moment. I had an incredible day. I don't know where to start. Horse thingy, a leather mount. Those are always cool to find. I did find amazing bits of pottery. Let's see if I can get that in the light. Look at that with the glazing. Beautiful. I think that's quite old. There were various other pieces of, see a little bit of the glazing still on that one. Yeah, there must be some history there. And yeah, what did I else? Bones. I found that in the same area as I found the parts of the cooking pot. Lots of buttons. And you know, some of them are pretty cool. Got great design on some of them. Some of them are just huge and you know, no detail, but I'm sure I can find a use for them. This, we think, and I agree with the guys who took a look at it, that it is a coin and that it's very likely to have been an attempted love token, because it's sorry, hopefully the camera will get it, because it's folded in 3 places and it's folded too nicely to be accidental. And obviously I found it in the field, so whoever the lady was that he gave it to thought, oh, it's not silver, don't want that, and then just chucked it. Shame. Yeah, love can be cruel sometimes. Lots of odd bits and pieces, bullet tips. Yes, my friend the Coffee Bush Kid gave me a present. Thank you very much. Where do I go? I mean, there's so much stuff here. Nice little spoon bowl. Was a cool find. It's probably pewter. I was hoping it was silver, but I think it's pewter. Tongue and shape, wonderful from the center of a buckle. Really love finding that sort of thing. Lots of bits and pieces of buckle. Lots of different designs and sizes. So they're all problems with focus. One of the nicest buttons I've ever found. Oops, I've lost it. A silver, but look at how much damage there is on this thing. It's incredible. Obviously that's not an accident. Somebody's defaced this coin. It's got some weight to it. I mean, I like it. I like it because it's been defaced. So it's a very personal find. But the reasons, perhaps it was going to be a love token and they've taken the face off and then they would have smoothed it down and then bent it. Who knows? But it's cool. A random bit of something. Maybe somebody out there can tell me what on earth that is. Could it be off a purse? Don't know. No idea what that is. Look, I mean, it just keeps coming. Buckle. Beautiful. Beautiful buckle. Detail on that is amazing. Spectacle buckle, which was, I think, my last find. Amazing. This turned out to be something much more interesting than I originally thought. It's actually part of a spur. You can see the shape of it. Would have had the wheel on the back and some chain fixing it to the other one, and it would have been, yeah, on the back of the boot to use on the horses. I don't think I've ever found a spur before. I am totally made up about that. Amazing find. And you know, you get to a hammered coin. You can see the lettering Constable there, the Constable. It actually says by the Constables. And you can see on that side some detail. And it's a Taunton farthing. So it's a farthing, hammered farthing, copper hammered, for Taunton. Fantastic find. 1667. So yeah, it's not worth a fortune, but I mean, it's amazing to find a coin that's nearly 400 years old. Yeah, what can I say? Amazing. And when that's not the best find of the day, you know you're having a good day, because I also got this, which is a Roman fibula. I mean, I don't know what I can say about it. I am totally amazed that I found a Roman fibula. You know, you see these channels that find this stuff all of the time, and I'm very, very happy with that, obviously. Anyway, guys, I don't know what to say other than thank you very much for watching my channel. I have some really cool videos coming out at the moment with lots of good finds, so stick with me if you can, and I will see you at the next one. I will leave you with, I mean, look at that for a day's work. Amazing. Moving on.